Okay, that's a good question. I like that. Well, musically, I think I listen to a lot of Beyonce. I like R&B pop. Anything where there's a catchy tune, I'm all for it. So I feel like when we write though, we don't listen to anything in particular. When we write, we like to listen to pretty much everything, or it'll depend on the mood. If it's not a very beautiful day out, we'll listen to we'll write something sad. But if there's sunshine, then we'll write something funny. But you don't need to know actually the story behind that. It's because it's talking about beauty secrets, right? And the reason behind that is because I'm on Instagram. And a lot of these girls I see, they comment things like, Elise, you're so perfect. Or I'll see comments on Kim Kardashian, oh, you're so perfect. And there I'm thinking, we don't actually wake up looking like this. So it was just a fun little song wanting to poke fun. And fashion-wise, I love Rihanna. I don't follow everything, but I just wear what I like and what I feel, but she is definitely a fashion person that I like to watch.
What about the concept of your music videos? Kasi it has a sort of your music videos is a sort of style. How about your music video? Where do you get that kind of ideas?
I work with a really amazing director and another girl who works with us as well. My creative team is very amazing, and we like to take ideas from everything. Like we'll watch either a Beyonce video or Ariana Grande video or a K-pop video. We take influences from everything and then just fuse it all into one. And it'll depend on the song as well. So you don't need to know. It was a lot of colors. I knew that I wanted a lot of colors. Yeah.
How would you describe your new album, Round Chain? How is it different from the other two albums that you released?
Well, this album, Round 3, is very strong. Like I said, it's got a lot of strong lyrics. It's got a lot of empowerment lyrics. And I think that all of my albums have been that way. They've all been empowering lyrics, strong lyrics. However, I think this album, I just feel like I delivered it differently, and I co-wrote most of the music as opposed to my first two albums. I didn't co-write any of them except for one song. So this one, it's closer to my heart because of that.
You mentioned that that's the song All It Takes Is a Moment is dedicated to the victims of
Typhoon Riyadh. Yes.
Did you release it in the Philippines, or how did you release it? How did you launch that song?
Oh, we didn't release All It Takes Is a Moment in the Philippines, but we did release it in Canada, and it did pretty well. It did well. It was something that we wanted to do because I got an email from my cousin telling me they got hit, and so it was something that we needed to do, and we launched it in Canada, and we managed to raise money, and that's how we launched it. We released it on radio. We did a music video.
Did you write the song? All It Takes?
We did. I co-wrote that song as well.
It's a beautiful song.
Oh, thank you.
I hope you release it soon here.
Oh, thank you so much. Well, I have a really good songwriting team. My producer has worked with Neo and Ashley Tisdale and Def Leppard, so I'm lucky to be part of this songwriting team.
I heard that you left the Philippines at age 4. Is that correct?
That's right. I moved to Vancouver when I was 4.
So, what did you remember growing up here in the Philippines? What did you take with you here, there in Canada?
I remember my grandma. I remember she was always around, and she was always very helpful. Let me think of a better word. Maybe she had a good heart. I think I took that. I also take that from my mother. So I take a lot of the beautiful things of being with Pinay.
is this I mean, is this what your dreams, what your dream is like? I mean, growing up, you joined a lot of competitions, singing competitions. What pushed you to go into the singing career?
What pushed me into this? I knew I wanted to sing the moment that I hit a stage for the first time, because it was that feeling where I knew this is what I want to do, and this is what I want to do for the rest of my life.
Can you remember the first competition that you?
The first
that you
competition.
joined?
Actually, it was a beauty pageant when I was younger. Yes, I did a beauty pageant at 16. See, before that, I did a lot of talent shows, and then the competitions came along. I did the talent shows to prepare myself for the competitions, but it was a beauty pageant that I first did, and then I did Pinoy Pop Superstar. GMA Pinoy Pop Superstar. I did that, and that was a good learning experience. Yeah, that was definitely a good learning experience, especially because, you know, Filipinos were also musical. So I took what I learned from that, and then I moved it on to Canada, and I did another American Idol kind of show similar to that, and I won there, and that's how I won my first record deal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Subtitled album.
Yes.
In your